B-Man, welcome back, brother. Welcome in, everyone. We are back at it. Took a little bit longer, but we're back at it. How are you doing, brother? Hunter, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. How y'all doing? Hold on, we're gonna change tune real quick. Alright, there we go. That sounds good. Alright. I was hoping for something I could understand, so. Paxtonus, Braden, welcome in. Billy Bob, welcome in. Jace, thank you for the share, brother. I appreciate you. Tate, thank you for the likes, brother. Jordan, thank you for the follow, brother. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Hyped. I had a couple good barbecue and cheese chicken patties. You know, had me a good little snack. Got our groceries put away. And walk the pups real quick. Green Acres, welcome in, brother. How you doing? I saw your story that you posted. I appreciate that, brother. That one was dope. I missed that TikTok. I forgot all about it. It's been a minute since I was doing those type of TikToks. Spaghetti's the best, bro. I'm Italian. I love my spaghetti, man. I love spaghetti. I had some the other night, not gonna lie. This is not gonna be on. Yeah, this map, all my maps pretty much that I mainly create will be um, available on console unless I do an enlarged version of it for PC exclusive. But as of right now, I'm gonna be holding back on that other than a partnered thing I'll be doing here in a little bit. And no, right now we're doing Louisiana, Mamou, I believe. Could be Mamou. I'm not too sure. I believe it's Mamou, Louisiana. Fucking, we are still working on Forest, Wisconsin. Had to take a break from it because it was messing with me. I lost a good few days worth of progress, so I had to take a break and get me back into the line. And I mean, I almost have Louisiana done. I mean, not done, I have it almost done and ready to go into Giants editing. I should rephrase that. It is not anywhere close to being actually done. Oh, gotcha. I didn't get to see that one yet. I checked out the other, a few other things and had to get off real quick, go do some things, and then I came back live. Am I following the wrong thing? No, I'm following the right thing. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. It's a possibility. I only have so many more fields left now to get mapped in, so it would be as simple as getting the forests mapped in, and then after that I'd be taking it to JOSM, get the back roads and whatnot mapped into it, and as well as get the rivers set up as well, and then it'll come time to getting it in Giants Editor. And then after I get it in Giants Editor, I will once I get into Giants Editor, I'll get back to Forest, Wisconsin, so I can have that in Giants Editor as well. That way I can split my work between the two and get a little break from one or the other. So I'll pretty much be able to work at two things at one time. Sometimes one more than the other. Gravedigger, thank you for the follow, brother. Jace, thank you for the share, brother. Oh, and I don't like how my TikTok screen isn't showing me everything. Oh, there we go. Never mind, we're good. Logan, welcome in. Yeah, the programs I use that I made my tutorials on YouTube for is all free. The only time you have to pay something is if you're paying for, like, say, a model or whatnot. That can cost money, but as far as mapping, I haven't put a dime into mapping. For modding, you can do vehicle edits or whatnot. That's free. You don't get charged by Giants for that. Only time it can really cost something is if you're actually paying for a model and bringing it into Farmington, because you're paying for that model, so getting it somehow. Either that or you can create it from the ground up, but for me, I don't know any of that stuff yet. Bro, welcome in. Oh, dude, I can't wait to get these fields done. I just want to see what this area is truly going to look like in Giants Editor. That's when you get to see the special stuff really start to happen. Oh, he crashed it. Damn. Did he break his now too? Got you. I'll be checking it out in a bit, brother. That's funny. He wipes yours out, and somehow he wipes his out, and it didn't break. That's funny. That's luck right there. He's got luck right now. Matthew, this is gonna be for Farming Sim 25. New parts camber links on my axle. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I'll be sure to check it out. I got you. I haven't had any RCs in a minute, dude. I remember having the... Oh, what were they? There was like this one that could do flips, dude. And so disappointed with what you're doing. Oh, right now I'm doing the fields. We are getting the fields mapped out. Some of the roads, obviously, like these, the main roads are mapped in, but the other stuff's not. So right now we're getting the fields mapped in. Then we'll be getting the wooded areas, the back roads like tractor trails, and the bodies of water. Obviously there's some water in here, big old rivers. I will be for states, but other than states, I take the choosing on the area. I'll take some ideas of areas to check, but I don't do map suggestions like that. Just states. I let you guys choose the next state. But for this, I chose Louisiana and you guys chose Wisconsin. Well, I had a vote last round. A bunch of people chose Wisconsin, so I'm just doing Wisconsin and Louisiana. Oh, I'll be doing an Indiana map. I have figured out 2 or 3 areas per state for about 45 states. So I've got a general idea for most of them, other than obviously about 5 or so states that I still got to figure out what areas I would do. But for almost every other state from west to east, I already got an idea of where I would want to do a map. Other than Mississippi, or no, Missouri, my bad, Missouri, I'm tripping right now, Missouri. That one I'm still looking for an idea of where I want to do a map there. Also like Connecticut, Delaware, pretty much the states that are northeast I haven't figured out what areas I want to map yet. So I did a little bit of planning ahead last night, went through and looked. I got them in my notes, so anytime I need to look for a specific state idea, I've already got it mapped out. Oh, facts. If you got a PC, check out my tutorials on YouTube, and if you got any questions, just DM me. Um, Pretty much my tutorials are going about how to use maps for FS, OpenStreetMaps, and some of Giant's editing. I did 2 videos. I still got some more to do, but that'll come in due time because I am still learning myself. I've been at it for about 3-4 months. I was working on Wampsville, New York in 22, and then ended up, stopping a little bit after 25 came out, and started on 25, and it's almost done. It's got a little bit more stuff to get done. All the common stuff it's just getting the extras that'll make it special. Ethan, welcome in. Got you. I'll be sure to check it out. What state is it in, brother? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. You already said a map for New York. I'm sorry, dude. What part of New York, though? I'm from Wampsville, New York. I live west of there now, but still a New Yorker for now. Oh, hell yeah. Casey, welcome in. Let me take a sip of my lemonade. Ooh. Corfu. That's odd. I've never heard of Corfu, but I also haven't heard half of the areas around here. They're not always around New York. See, a lot of people suggested. See, the one map suggestion I'll be taking is for PA, and the name of the area is Lancaster, I believe. Lancaster, PA. I guess it's a big community of Amish or something. But I've heard so many things about the area. That's probably gonna be the one state I'll be doing area of asking. I mean, not state. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about it. It reminds me of these. I believe they're like Heterites or something like that in Canada. But I've looked at some of their operations on Google Earth, dude. It's insane. They are huge. They have access to their own farm, fucking woodworking buildings, and a whole bunch of different stuff. Oh, you're having a show tonight on Sundays? Oh, tonight? No, not tonight. I'd rather wait a little bit longer to show up. He was talking with me earlier, and I'm fine with that, just not just yet.
singing song about making song. How easy it is to make a song using Suno to make a song. Please, okay, I'll sing. Don't call me that. Hi, it's me. Okay, I love making music on Suno. Like, no, I really do. I'm not being
I'd say no, not tomorrow night, brother.
I know myself in those sort of narrative hole.
I'd rather wait a couple more weeks, like he was saying, and sometime get into that, just because I want to have a bit more advancement being finished with what we've got done with New York, which seems like we may have it close in a couple weeks, so that's why for me it would correlate well. That way I can have a little bit of something to show, because by then I may have it ready for PC, so some PC players will be able to play it while it goes into Giants testing and gets tested. That way not everyone has to wait if they don't have to. I appreciate it, man. A lot has gone into that. A lot. That was my first map. It's taught me a lot, and it's still not done. I still gotta learn how to clean up some of the files before I send it into Giants, because they only accept some things in certain ways, so you gotta make sure, if you're doing it for all platforms, you gotta make sure you do it a certain way. Oh, you play on both? See, I don't know how some people did that. It actually surprises me when I hear that, because once I still have my Xbox. I mean, I don't have it with me right now, just because I had a ton moving a little while back. I don't know how you could go back and forth, man. I love playing on my computer. I miss playing with my sim rig. It has been forever, but I just don't have the room right now. I also need a new desk to use it. The one I have currently is not useful for a wheel, so you gotta wait a little bit. I appreciate you for the follow, brother. Thank you. Dylan, welcome in. I do think it's better than FS22, though in my opinion it had a worse release than 22. I love the game and all, but there were a lot of problems that I even had on the start, and I paid extra money for a Discord server, not a Discord server, a dedicated server. That's the right word. My brain messes up sometimes, and I kind of lost out, because we would get to the point of every couple days, literally every 2 days, we would have to restart over because our files would pretty much become corrupted out of nowhere. It was horrible. I don't understand why. I verified my files, but it also wasn't even just a me thing. It was no one could get on the server. It would keep getting stuck at 99%. So I went back to 22 for a while, and that's when I started my map on 22, because I didn't think I would go to 25 for a while. And then I noticed how nice 25 really is. I really thought about it, and it's like, why don't I just go to 25 so I can actually have more people play my maps instead of a specific few, and bring the community something to enjoy and not just myself, you know? That's why I'm, as painful as it is some days, I'm taking up the console thing, because I would rather have more than less people in our community able to enjoy a specific area, especially some areas that haven't even made it to console ever before. Like, I want to do a Hawaii map. That's another map I'm excited for. Even if I gotta figure out how to do my own fucking pineapples or something, you know? Man, that would be so cool. Have a little ocean view too. It'd be awesome, you know? And NWF lineman, thank you for the follow, brother. Edis. Oh man, great Dave. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the follow, man. Alright, can I see my other edits, please? I need to know where I am. Alright, so it cuts out right about there. So is this coming to console? Yeah, all my maps will be console. It's gonna be some long. It may take a bit, but they will come to console. See, if you notice one thing about New York, I made the tall grass edit its own thing. I shout out Lazy E Modding for the idea. He had it working somewhat in a way, but it just wasn't just how I preferred it. So I went through and created my own thing out of the base game just like he did, but I truly made it its own crop. So I'm hoping with the more maps that come to console, my crop will be free to anyone that wants to use it. I'll be posting it on my itch.io once I have that created. I haven't created an account yet, but I will be releasing that for any other North American mappers that want to use that grass edit. I also have another idea for a grass type that I learned about from a guy named Owen. Met him a little bit ago. He works on a farm too. He's pretty busy at the moment, but he gave me the idea of Sudan grass. If you search it up, it's common to some areas in the US, I believe mostly southern. It's like 6-7 feet tall. It's crazy looking. I ain't never seen any type of grass looking like that. It's crazy looking, dude. Oh, see, I like my John Deere in case, old school. I can't choose without either of the two because they go perfectly together. You gotta have both, man. I grew up seeing Case and John Deere, as well as some, New Holland. There were a good few New Hollands on the farm too. I have something in mind because I also have some access to crops that I gain permission to use that I want to use. Though my thing is, if I want to keep some of the crops realistic, I would have to get the machines that work with them on console as well, and that would come with talking with more people that have stuff designed for that. I've got a couple things approved, like something for ear corn. I can bring that to console. It's a little special old school style type thing. I've got a bunch of stuff I want to do. I'm probably going to be adding more than just one crop right off first version in a few days here. As long as probably after I get this done and into Giants Editor, I'll add a couple more crops in, get that practiced out, and decide on if I want to add some more or what I want to do. I got to figure out when I should plan my Sudan grass edit. Oh, and those are your top favorite bands. See, I like Clawson. They're slick. They're really slick. It's just for me, I can't really play with them because for me, I play to what relates and feels relative to me. And every time I try and play, Clawson never comes across my screen. It's always a John Deere or a Case or an International for the old school version, if you want to call it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't play that map. I played it probably once, not even really played it, and never played it. It's not really for me. I also don't really log all too much. I end up finding myself using the Tree Devourer mod on 22, and I believe they had a couple different versions throughout the FS17, FS19, and FS22. So I would go into areas, say I would choose a forested area, like a forest map, and I would go through and take down trees and try and make my own farm, and maybe at some point make my own whole town and whatnot. That's why I wanted to do the 3 versions of New York. So you'll have the Wamsville, New York farm. Oh fuck! I can't think of the name. Farm something edition. And then you have the Forest edition, and then you have the DIY edition. The DIY edition is going to be pretty much a blank map with a little town of the AIs and a sell point and a few other things. With the Forest edition, it's full of trees, few special things with it that I'm gonna wait for you guys to find out. We're gonna do a little trailer for it because this map deserves it. There's so much crazy stuff going into it. I'll be doing a trailer for sure. I've been getting a little practice in with doing that type of thing, but not exactly with the stuff I've done in the past, so it correlates to some of my previous video styles and how I did them. But I've officially partnered up with DTAB Gaming, if you don't know, because we haven't really talked about it or even announced it. That's something I'm bound to be doing here soon, because once the map comes out, instead of just me being the name on there, it'll be me and him. What do you think about... I'll never play it. I'm not a VR guy. I can't play VR. It messes up my vision all the time. It's a little weird for me. As cool as it is, I can't even play VR. So, it's cool and all that, but I'm not going to be playing it, so that's my thing. I've tried playing my brother's VR a few times, and every time I would just get dizzied out. Right now we're making Mamou, I believe, Mamou, Louisiana. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm more so super excited for the precision farming, because I was hearing some hearsay. No one was too sure at the moment if it would be coming back, and there was a lot of hearing that it wasn't coming back. So for me, there was a lot of concern there, because I mean, after it came out last game, there was never a playthrough I ever played without it. Every time I had precision farming on. Oh dude, I'm more than excited, man. from how they already released this game and how much different it is and more advanced wise and beautiful it is, it's gotta even come with some extra features, I would imagine, now that it's just crazy, especially with the rice styled farming that I never even thought would come to Farming Simulator. I never thought about rice being on there, but that's cool and all. That's something I'd like to test out a little bit more in the future, but I haven't even gotten a chance to really play here in a bit. I only play really when I'm testing out my maps and making sure things work or whatnot. Planes and parries? I wonder what that's gonna be. That's got me wondering what that's gonna be, brother. Interesting. That's an interesting name. I mean, with a little bit of research, you'd be able to figure out exactly what it is. Me personally, off my head, I couldn't really think of what's going to be going on with that. See, I can't believe it till I see it, man. And once I see it, that's when I let myself get hyped. I'm not too sure, but if there is, I'm hoping. I am really hoping that there's some more cool stuff to it. I'm excited to use on my playthroughs that one mod Arrow came out with. What you call it? The realistic weather, I believe. Like FS Club, it's like another version of the FS19 seasons. Those were the best. Like he said, I agree with him completely. Those seasons were the best. You could actually play with whatever season from around the world whenever you wanted to. If you wanted to be in Louisiana and play with Canada seasons, you could play with Canada seasons in Louisiana just because that's what you're used to. And to me, that is just, there was no beating that. Just so you could imagine and do a playthrough in a totally different way on a totally different map. It would go perfect with it because, oh man, that's another thing I wish they could bring back. Different versions of just multiple seasons mods. I gotta make sure I'm not, okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more fields. And Phil Billy, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, brother? I would imagine so. It could be. I mean, it sounds like they could be doing a Midwest type deal, but I can't be too sure because it's also a European game. I don't know how much more American features they're going to give us, so I can't say for sure. Dude, I know. Seasons from 19 would be great back, man. Because now if you're going to change up the seasons, you actually have to go into the map and do that. So it's a little different now, but you can't really, well, you can do different, what you could do for is different versions of the map, but at the same time, it's kind of overmuch. Oh dude, for sure, man, especially for console players, because I was a console player from FS15, FS17, FS19, most of FS22, and then I would say mid to late 22. Well, I've had a PC for a year, so a year ago I was started on PC. First game I got was Farming Sim 22. Oh, dude, I'm glad they added the baby animals. So instead of having to worry about each map having it, it has it already. You do not have to worry about it at all, dude. That's another cool thing I loved. Plus the fucking plowing, dude. The ground deformation. What's to call it? I learned something new with it. With the farm that I'm from, I never seen plowing done with the base game plows before. So with 25, it introduced them ruts that's left behind by the back acre, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not too sure the right name for it. It leaves that one page one dip in the ground, and I never noticed that with 22, and it was like, hold on, what? It made it so you could actually see what the ground is supposed to look like now, and that's awesome. If you want, link me to the page, brother, and I will join up on it. LSRP, we are mapping out some fields right now for a map for FS25. Mamou, Louisiana. I'm still getting used to the name. Never been here. Never been to the area, so I'm a foreigner when it comes to this area. Davin, welcome in. Scotty, welcome in. Hunter, thank you for the follow, brother. Scotty, if you want to start mapping, I would suggest... I can't do much about that. Alright, if you want to start mapping, I would suggest starting out with my first video on YouTube. It's introducing you to the tool I generate maps with, Maps for FS. Great creators over here. They're updating it all the time, adding new things. But their link is maps4fs.xyz. Pretty simple. Check out my YouTube channel. I posted a video on how to go about using this tool as well as using OpenStreetMap. And if you ever have questions, let me know. I will be doing a tutorial here soon on OpenStreetMap, but with JOSM. It's another version of it. It'll make it so you can do any fantasy changes you want without getting in trouble on OpenStreetMaps. That way you can make things exactly you want if you want to change up some stuff without getting in trouble, because you can get in trouble with doing incorrect things on OpenStreetMaps. So JOSM will allow you to step out of those boundaries without suffering any consequences. You can do an FS22 map still, or you can do FS25. I did a tutorial on the public version, so this is the version anyone can use, or you can use a Docker version. I haven't used that yet, but most of the stuff is available on the public version. There's only like 2 or 3 things that you can't use, but it's a great tool. You can make anything from a standard size on it to a 4x to a 16x, and I don't know if it's true or not, most likely possible though. With a Python script you'll be able to make a 9x map if you want with it, and just be in the middle of 4x and 16x, not too big, not too small if that's your taste. But thank you for the follow, brother. But this is my way of starting the map off, getting it ready for Giants Editor. That way it'll have, hold on, I gotta zoom in. As you see, I mapped out all the other fields. What I'm gonna do though, so I don't get in trouble with these guys, I'll be finishing the fields, and then I'll be taking it to JOSM, uh, Java script, Java something OSM OpenStreetMap, and doing some extra stuff to it, like the rivers. I'll be doing stuff to that, as well as the trees and whatnot, so I don't have to place them myself. It'll be all done accordingly. It'll be a little bit. I would say give it about a month and it'll be sent out, and then you'll have that wait to dread, unfortunately. Unless you're on PC, you'll be able to get access to it immediately. Though if you're on PC, you're gonna only be getting access to one version of the map. You're not gonna be getting the whole map pack until it releases on Mod Hub. That's something I want to do a little exclusive to because of how much time it's gonna take. And if we do get a, what's it called, send back, because we're bound to get one. It's both of our first map, really, and we're both sending in something for the first time to Giants. Where New York? It's in Wampsville, brother. It's close, right in between Canastota and Oneida. That's where I grew up, man. It's a beautiful area out there. It sure is. Has good times, had bad times, as always. But yeah, that's where I grew up. Pretty much my road is on that street, on that map, I mean, that I literally grew up on for a good minute. I still live close to there, but I don't live there no more. And here's a little more information for the map. It was a dairy farm for a good while, and a little while ago the farm had to sell, and it is now a alpaca farm. Not sure if you've ever heard of alpaca farming or not, but when that came I was surprised because I've never heard anything of an alpaca farm before. That's interesting. Why is it saying that? I also gotta get this out of the way. See, I'm most likely gonna be doing a Lancaster area in PA. A lot of people have PA almost won because of Lancaster. It was literally 2 votes before Wisconsin. I believe you get wool from alpacas or something like that. I believe they're used for clothing. I guess the people that bought them out, the alpaca farmers, have a good few alpaca farms throughout a few states. So yeah, I guess it's a really popular thing. So that was news to me. I never heard of such thing. Bang bang, welcome in, Jacob, welcome in. Hey man, and that's the thing, like I tell people, if you really want to see your state next, have anyone vote. I can't go through and fucking see who plays the game, man. There ain't no way of telling that, so get people to vote. For fun, I mean, I have to tally this stuff up, but I learned that on a couple things there's a way to do polls, so it was like, damn, I made my life hard. But I had over 400 something votes to tally, dude. It was crazy, man. Alright, let's get this named and saved up so we don't get told we can't take it too much. Because that means I'd have to delete some stuff. Oh, I never even... Okay, so we might as well delete that, since I can't do anything with that. Alright, let's save. Oh, they'll come. Those areas I've already figured out what area I want. A couple of them have for almost most states, I've got 2 to 3 areas picked out for. Um, I went through last night and figured out most areas that I wanted. And until I get to them, once I get to them, I'll have a few variety of choices to choose from. Few things that interested me. One of the things that I'm hoping makes a comeback in FS25 is the irrigation system stuff, because these maps will be perfect for it. FS Iowa, welcome in. We are getting Louisiana set up. I let the community choose one and me choose one. For Wisconsin, I had a few things happen, so I took a break to instead get caught up with something else I knew I could quickly catch up on, get me some motivation back, and get this ready for Giants Editor. And then once I have this ready for Giants Editor, I'll be going back to Forest, Wisconsin, get that area ready for Giants Editor, and then get both areas set up and ready to go. See, there's a few different ways. This is the way you do it if you're doing maps for FS. I mean, you don't have to if you're doing fantasy stuff, or you can do it like this but with JOSM. If you're gonna do fantasy stuff, don't do it with OpenStreetMap because you can be banned from it. There are some things that aren't allowed on here, but for me, so like if you're doing fields, just name it field and map it as it actually is. If you're gonna do any custom stuff, you're gonna want to learn JOSM, just so you don't get in trouble for it and you don't get barred from using a great source. Because for me, this will save my edits for all of time unless someone goes through and deletes them. Exactly, that's my style. That's exactly how I want it. That's why I love using this tool, is it can make it so it's exact to how it is IRL. If you don't want to do it that way, you don't have to. You just gotta use the JOSM. I might harvest corn in there. I do want to talk with the creator of the peanuts and see what they say about me letting me use their peanuts stuff, but I gotta figure out if that's even something that would work for console. That's the only problem with it. Alright, let's see how much we got left. I gotta be zoomed in on a little bit more. Oh boy. Never mind, we got some more fields to do. God damn. Oh no, I'm tripping. Alright, so somewhere around here. Alright, so we have to do this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And this one, and this one, and this one. Alright. We've got a few left. I'm not too sure. I know with a couple areas that I'm gonna be doing, I know they're popular with Peanuts, so it would be cool to have them featured. Because from how I've seen it, their maps are beautiful as is. Um, so it would be a pretty cool feature to have of theirs in a couple of my maps that have Peanuts in the area. And Steven, I'm good. How are you, brother? I'm having a blast over here. Oh, dead ass, dude. I know. See, I've got a lot of different crops planned for my maps, so you guys are in for a treat for console. And I want to have all of my maps feature all the crops I use, just so people can go to another map and still have what's it called? Access to do it if they want. So there's some talking I'll have to do with the creators of it, so I hope for the best. No, I don't like that. I messed up there. Hey man, I'm just trying, man. I just want more people to be able to have a area to relate to and play with, you know? Because I know not a lot of people, I guess, really want to go through the pain of having stuff accessible to console. I mean, it's painful, but it's worth it in the end. More people get to enjoy it, you know? Or even just get to check it out and see what it's like if they can't go there IRL, you know? That's the one cool thing about Farming Sim is you get to explore farmlands of different areas that you've never been to or will possibly never be able to see. And that's why I like making my maps as real as possible. Each shot you make, is that how the lines display for the new GPS system? No. That's produced with the polygon points and the plowed field state. It works more. It's the polygon points I would assume in the field state, plow state. I mean, because as you notice, if you make your own field with a plow, they're able to still work on it. So you're technically creating your own polygon points. But with a plow, that's why you have allow create fields and have the turn it off so it doesn't create your own field. Steven, thank you for the share, brother. Yeah, dude, it took some learning, but yeah, I figured that out. It's really fucking interesting. That's one thing that I have loved about mapping so far is you get to learn a lot about how things work inside Farming Simulator. I mean, inside different things. Like, I want to learn Blender, but I learned that program you're not going to learn within a couple days. You're going to be learning that within a couple months or year. It's really tough on some of these things, especially if you're going into it with no knowledge at all. That's why I recommend to do research. There's Farmer Brown, Bower Brown. Those are my main guys I watched on YouTube. There are some others. I can't think of them off the top of my head because I watch the other guys more. I watched a lot more of their videos for a lot more things. I can't count how many times I watched them. Dude, kids are crazy, dude. I met some kids, right? It's My brother, he's another one. He is insane. Though I don't know how he would do in Blender. I'm pretty sure he got frustrated with it. But he's learning Java. He's learning XML. And this kid isn't even done with high school, dude. He's smartest of me and my siblings by far. I'm 20 and learning this. I mean, I felt that was normal, and now it's like, dude, these kids are making it like it's normal because his friends are all that way. It's insane. I don't have any kids of my own yet. I don't need any just yet. But I'm bound to have my mind blown. I don't know. I'd be surprised, man. It's a whole nother world now out there, and it's insane. Growing up, you thought it was one way, and then you learn after being out and about, it's way different. Well, it's because they also usually get to start off with it young. And as good, see, it can come with its good and its bads, especially with some different things. Because we all don't want to be sitting in front of a screen the whole time. Though some of us enjoy it to the point where it can be too bad. Like myself, I can be sitting in front of my screen for a whole 24 hours if I really wanted to, even more. When it comes to like doing this mapping stuff, I just love it. But the time frame that they're learning it in compared to me is insane. But also, I'm not having an actual teacher teach me how to do this stuff, so it's going to be a little rougher on me to even learn. But it's just insane how they're deciding already, oh yeah, let's learn how to write XML. Oh yeah, let's learn this. And he does instruments too. He knows how to play the piano. He's learning how to play a guitar. He's learned all sorts of stuff. And see, there's another younger cat that's not even done with high school and learning Blender. See, one class I really paid attention to, it was like doing 3D modeling on some sort of software, but it was just really rough for me because I just wasn't able to remember everything in the short period of time that some people were. So for me, it would take longer to meet deadlines and whatnot because it was a pain in the ass. And for that reason, I didn't get to really actually enjoy it. Like, I could enjoy sitting here now without being rushed, but no, I don't think it was AutoCAD. That may be a version that one generation called it, not home ec. It's the opposite of home ec. Got to build shelves and shit. I can't remember the name of it, man. It's been so long. Oh, damn, I drank all my lemonade. But if we walk together, we can make it right. I know a sacred love awaits us in the garden. Hey, I can see it. It's so close within our sight. We had the garden. I'm so sorry, we can start this over. You'll be Adam, I'll be Eve, but this time with no John, welcome in. I believe I took it in middle school, if I'm not wrong. It could have been high school, but I can't remember. I think I got you. But yeah, I can't remember the name they called our class, man. It's been so long. I wish I could remember so I could at least look into what we were learning again. Because, I mean, I'd be able to maybe get more information that way since I have somewhat of a memory of what I was doing. But man, now, at this point, that's one thing that I wish I actually paid more attention to. I know, I try to get one more sip out of it and I get nothing. I feel that, man. That's exactly me. Let's do this one, and then we are calling it over in this row. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna fill up my cup. I need my lemonade. I'd be thirsty.
We should run. Please, we need to run. Honey, please, come. Honey, honey, run! Honey should be safe. What even is that thing? Have you seen? Heard a thing like that before? Oh no. Get up quick. It's coming back. Honey, please hurry. Go without me. Honey, please go. Save yourself, please. Honey, honey, run! Run!
Oh, dude! I do this every time, man! I do this every time, dude. Oh, my lord.
Just remember
Oh,
that I will always love you.
I appreciate it, y'all. I do this all the time, and it's a bad habit of mine that I still haven't kicked. I will think I have unmuted and then start talking and think I have been being heard until someone tells me. I thank you for that. God damn it. But yeah, this will be available on console. The way you'll get a hold of this one is you're gonna have to wait a little while for it to get on Mod Hub or early access to PC, depending on by the time this is finished on how long it's taken Giants to go through mods. Thank you, Jerby. I appreciate you. But yeah, I think it's probably all the talking.
Just run.
I say GIF, you say GIF. What's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Why must we have this tip?
I couldn't tell you, brother. I don't know if anyone else is working on one. I heard for another Wisconsin map or more, you may get a few from MRG Mapping. I guess he wants to start mapping for console, maybe. Oh, this is interesting. That's cool. I'm gonna have to remember when I go in and map this that I actually paint this definitely with sand. That's cool as fuck, dude. That'll give me a reason to actually use the sand texture that we have. No, it was just me forgetting to unmute, brother.
That doesn't make sense, it's GIF. It's in the technical specification. Choosy programmers.
Well, just pay attention to my announcements and you'll be seeing it, brother. Because I'll be working on, as soon as I have this in Giants Editor, I'll be getting Forest Wisconsin finished and hearing on Giants Editor as well. And then we'll be working on getting them set up and actually working. And I'll be going live in there on Giants Editor for those two maps instead of this for a little bit. So you'll be seeing some different stuff. Instead of just this for a change, pretty much.
I can't take this anymore, it's GIF. I can't stand your stubbornness, it's GIF. I'm done with you.
Why is the map requiring a restart?
Our views are too incompatible. Staying together is
What's up, Leaker? How you doing, brother?
it's GIF.
How you been?
Farewell, it's GIF.
Ooh, slide over. Thank you. Is our music stop? Yes, it did. Let's get some new on. What should we choose? Oh. Let's check out their folk. I haven't checked that one out yet. This is their popular section for folk, so.
Please go to suno.com/iOS or suno.com/Android to make music for free with the real Suno app. SUNO, do not settle for
Ooh.
this fake clone app. Make music for free on suno.com.
That's not good.
Or find our iOS app at suno.com/iOS.
That's not good. You may not be able to update it for right now. You might have to give it a try later.
This is a fake app. Please go to suno.com/iOS or suno.com/Android
Okay, no, this ain't
to
it.
make music for
O sveta slavu pisma moja, njegova slava gori kroz vekove. Ova legenda govori o našim dedovima.
No, you only do that for certain things like animal husbandries. You have to place them in the game and then you have to go into the save, but you have to save the game before you leave. You save the game and then you go into your save game and go into your placeables XML, and you have to, pretty much when it comes to that, you don't place your animal pens till you're finished with your map, so you don't have to make any more changes to the terrain, etc., so you don't have to replace it.
Pod svetlim zvezdama, noć je bila kratka.
Oh, that's a mod conflict?
Te samo čekaj, čućeš
I didn't know ever what that issue was for that.
tebe tiho šapuće, ide na tebe strah tvoje srce.
But that's when he's downloading a game. I mean, like updating it. It's not what he's trying to load into the game. Or are you talking about in the game?
Zašalmuje kaganát, Hazarov pohlepných ponovo je okupio kagan. Trúpe vládajú krvavým obredom, jasovi kasogov pení krv.
Because if it's the updating thing, I'm not too sure, but if you're loading into the map, yeah, it's definitely either mod conflict or your map got corrupted. That's interesting. That could be a mod conflict. I would definitely try taking some mods out. You can try one at a time if you want, but it's almost better trying most, but it's a little rough. It could, if you're loading into the game, it's definitely a mod conflict. Oh, graphics much? Damn.
Devica predala, ako si mi nepriateľ, samo čekaj, čučeš smech, čučeš zvížduk, vetar ty ticho šapuče, ide na tebe, vetar tvoj pepeo, i z ruke će se pomesti.
Well, that was interesting. Yeah, I've had it happen a good few times, man. I would start with the latest mod that you installed to the map. That usually works, but sometimes it can be something deeper than that.
Grumpy, yeah, yeah. Grumpy, grumpy cat, so mad, mad, mad. Woke up this morning, saw that face again. That grumpy face never smiles, just pain. Feed me now, he says, with a frown on the side. But no matter what you do, he won't open wide, wide, wide. Give me fish, give me sass. Where's my crown?
Redman, welcome in.
Little fur ball of rage, stuck forever in his cage. Grumpy cat, oh grumpy cat, no love, just hate, and that's a fact. He'll sit on your hat, and then hiss like a brat, brat, brat. Grumpy cat, oh grumpy cat, the world's too happy, he can't stand that. With a sneer and a scratch, 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 grumpy cat, oh grumpy cat. He hates the sun, he hates the rain, he hates the birds that sing again. Nothing pleases.
Hey man, it might be your thing. Don't ever not try it without trying it. How you doing, Redman? You doing good, brother?
Little king of doom fills the air with extra glue. Grumpy cat, oh grumpy cat, no love, just hate, and that's a fact. He'll sit
You know, I don't even think I had to do that one, but fuck it, I guess. We'll do this one too, and then these three, these two, and these two. No problem, man. It's always a joy to help other people, and I mean, it's an experience for me to learn from as well. So it helps me helping you. That's why I try and make sure people help each other, because you're learning when you take on a helpful task to help someone. Or it gives you practice.
Underneath the whisper of the pines,
Hey Bandit, never hurts to try, brother. Matthew, welcome in, brother. We are getting Mamou Louisiana set up.
of me and you. A lone guitar strums in the breeze, carving rhythms through the trees. Every
Tom, welcome
step,
in.
a path untold. Every word, a heart of gold. Oh, the mountains call, so wild, so free, with their stories ancient ancient as the sea. Through the valley,
Yeah, we're doing it on PC. We're
the echoes
actually creating a map
sing this song
for
till the day I
FS25.
die. Oh, the road is long, the night is wide,
But it'll be on
but the
console as well.
stars will guide me by
Oh,
their
and yeah, that answers your question, brother. Yeah, it'll be on console.
whispers of the pine I'll stay, chasing dreams that never fade away. The forest holds the secrets of the past. Footsteps fade,
Daver, your boy, welcome in.
each stone a witness to time's embrace, each shadow.
Oh, dude, I couldn't even. My brother, he's learned a little bit of it, but see, for Farming Simulator, it's not the most complicated thing. The only complicated thing can be the XML, but if you do some research, you'll learn. Over time, it might take a little bit, but you'll learn. That's why you use other mods as reference for what you're doing.
So wild, so free, with their stories ancient as the sea.
You got it? Hell yeah.
Valleys where the echoes lie, I'll sing
Daver, thank you for the follow, brother.
I die. Oh, the road is long, the night is wide, but the stars will guide me by their light. Through the whispers of the pine I'll stay.
I would say with the amount of time New York took, I would probably say give this in because I want to have 2 maps sent in at one time to you guys. So I want to have New York sent in and finalized, and then once that's done, I'll be sending in these once these are fully finished. And I'm estimating probably about a month from now I'll have the New York map pack finished and ready for Giants, so we'll send that out to them, and then sometime after that I would expect to be somewhat or close to done with this in Forest, Wisconsin, because my main goal for those will already have the features that I do want in them ready for it, though I'm gonna try and find some people that have made some American buildings so I don't have to use base game buildings, but American styled, so we can have some more features in the maps. It may take a little bit more space, but it'll be worth it. I mean, usually the maps that are really worth it take a little bit of space. Kyle, thank you for the follow, brother. Hey man, it's doable. You just got to put in some time and research with that stuff. Everything takes time, just be patient with it. Some days it's gonna have you madder than hell. You have no oh, I didn't want to do that, did I? Did I mess up? Oh no, we're good, we're good. Beautiful. Hear that a little bit. 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 Carter, thank you for the follow, brother. Tags. Hold on. Alright, we're good. What's good, Logan? How you doing, brother? Not yet. I want to do a couple chopper boxes in the future that I would feature on console, because that's another thing console hasn't had is actual American chopper boxes. So I want to get them on console for people to be able to use. If I have to do Lizard, I'll do Lizard, but I want to do John Deere and New Holland. Interesting. I didn't know there was a way of re-getting TikTok right now.
C'est mon dilemme, rien ne m'arrête.
Hey man, I'm just working on the map, getting it going.
J'utilise tous les stratagèmes.
We are very
Je
close.
suis une roqueuse de la tablette, un poète du computer.
Dude, I know you guys need
une
chopper
rapeuse
boxes. It's
une
been
rappeuse du cerveau.
years and
Quand mon idée devient
chopper
sublime,
boxes have
je
never
vois
been on
génie
console and I don't
une
understand
petite
it.
voix dans ma tête. Me crie, me brame, me
I
braille,
personally will
me
not
hurle, me
understand it
rugit.
because we have John Deere and New Holland in our grasp. Finally, after waiting since before I even started in FS15.
Verlass mich, das Gewicht der Welt auf meinem Rücken. Verlass mich, ich will einfach nur über Wasser bleiben. Ich bin ein Rocker des Tabletts, ein Dichter des Computers, ein Leidenschaftlicher des Rades, eine Reibe vom Server. Wenn meine Ideen werden sublimir, ultimativ, si toll, eine kleine Stimme in meinem Kopf. Je travaille, c'est mon dilemme, rien ne m'arrête. J'écris, je lis, je dessine.
Oh dude, you've got that Ford by Roughneck Modding Crew. That truck is insane.
Je suis une roqueuse de la tablette, un poète du computer,
Dude,
une ardeuse
that
de la
brand would be
molette,
awesome
une
to
rappeuse
have
du
on the
serveur. Quand
game,
mon idée
dude.
devient sublime,
I
ultime,
got to
voire
use it
génialissime,
a little
une
bit on
petite voix
PC,
dans ma
but
tête.
that would be awesome for it to be base game.
Me brame, me braille, me
Even if they
hurle, me
didn't
rugit.
have
Halte à la dopamine.
John Deere boxes or
Halte à la dopamine.
I just noticed something.
Quand vient le soir, quand vient la nuit, quand vient le soir, rien n'est jamais fini. Ça c'est mon dilemme, je rêve, je revis, sans trêve tout mon travail, il s'entremêle à l'infini.
Hold on, give me a second. I gotta check the fridge real quick. I gotta see if we got hot dogs in there.
Est enfin bien fini, que tout est enfin à la bonne taille, une petite voix dans ma tête. Me crie, me brame, me braille, me hurle, me rugit. Halte à la dopamine, mélatonine. Halte à la dopamine, mélatonine. Halte à la dopamine. Mélatonine. 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 Et tout, et tout, et tout, et tout, et tout recommence. Tout recommence. Verlass mich, das Gewicht der Welt auf meinem Rücken. Verlass mich, ich will einfach bleiben fort über Wasser. Verlass mich, das Gewicht der Welt auf meinem Rücken. Verlass mich, ich will einfach bleiben fort über.
Here's a little example, a small sample of a personality that might just be deep. You're so pretty when you're seeking pity. Doe eyes, tilted head, pet lip. It's a shame you're to blame for the problem as you spin it. You're an adult temporarily till you feel that grip of accountability. You wanna be treated like a grown-up until those toxic concoctions mixed by you have blown up. It's almost instant regression. Discuss this like an adult. Uh-oh. Here comes that baby girl impression. No cure found in any therapy session.
Oh no.
You're damaged. You're damaging. I've managed, no longer managing.
Alright, we are having pierogies and kielbasa tonight. Logan, thank you for the follow, brother. And Huckbilly, if you're still here, have a good night, brother.
Push down and down and down until the depths replace above ground. How the hell did I get here? Oh yeah, I remember I kept you near. See ya.
Wait, you said, wait, is console getting the exhaust extension mod? If that's true, that's fucking crazy. Cause I'm excited for that, but I didn't know it'd go to console.
If it doesn't kill you, it makes you strong. No! Get out! Get away! Go! Escape! Keep considering company. Cut out the rest. Help you be who you can be. Become your best. Be an escapee.
No shit.
Of BPD.
Huh. That'll be cool.
Get free.
And don't worry, you'll be getting a ton of American maps from me. I know some others are definitely planning on doing some, so you guys are bound to see a good few. Yeah, it's been a few days since I've watched him. I don't get a chance to watch him very often. Angel, welcome in. Because like I said, I want to do a map for each state, so that means 50 states, 50 maps. That is the goal. This is gonna be Mamou Louisiana. I still gotta learn the name of it, man. It's got me fucked up. Alright, so we got 1, 2, I would say 3 fields left. Alright. That is the question, brother, and that's why if I am to do 50 maps in 3 years, I have to stay weary of big maps. So that's why I'm really mainly sticking to standard size maps, because I mean that's the only thing that can go on console. So if I do any other maps, they'd be PC exclusive other than the standard sizes I do for console. But I don't think I'm gonna do anything bigger than standard size. Other than for something I got partnered up possibly here soon. There is one project that I'm gonna be working on, but it's not just my own map. It'd be something I'm partnering up with someone else for. Dude, the GPS it's a nice touch that they added that. Especially for all consoles to be able to play. It's badass. At the times I have played, I still haven't even used Courseplay. Brett, welcome in.
Raindrops hit the window, every drop
Iceberg, welcome in.
reminds me of your absence. I call your name on empty streets. The world
But
without
we're gonna
you is a
do a little test here in a bit and pull it into Giants Editor just to see how the fields come out. And then we'll be doing a little bit more.
Every day is dark without you. Every moment
So we've only got a few more fields to do and then fields are done.
a deep emptiness in my heart. The world without you is a strange sadness.
Ricky, welcome in.
The nights are getting longer and longer without you. Memories come back.
So tonight you guys might be able to even see a little bit of Giants Editor action.
With every breath
Not much,
your
but a
longing
little bit.
grows inside me. The world without you
welcome in.
The nights are getting longer and longer without you. Memories come back to my eyes silently. With every breath,
Oh, yes.
longing grows
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
inside me. The world without you is a strange sadness.
Oh, dude, that's... No, I got 2 more fields. I lied to myself. I got 2 more fields. That should be good. We're going to be doing a test, see how it comes out. So let's get these 2 fields done so we can finally see. Get a little bit of a taste of what we've been up to. I won't be able to drive around, but I'll be able to fly around. Because it's going to be too bumpy to even fly around. I have to go through and smooth out the whole thing. Damn. Damn. It would be perfect for consoles to have. I was looking at the exhaust thing because I think it's a script, right? You would have to do because each vehicle comes with its own thickness of a exhaust. And with that it overrides it and tells it to go so much higher to what you're multiplying it by. I know, dude, that's so much hype, dude. IMA, yeah, this will be on consoles. Yeah, unfortunately, we are permitted from it. We can't even use AI music, even though it's uncopyrightable. So, yeah, that in itself shows how much they are willing to say no. It ain't his fault. Dude, I'm just excited to see what it looks like with all the fields in it. Lane, thank you for the likes. That's what I'm excited to see. And then it'll be the water that I'm excited to see with all the trees in. See, I used to watch them, but after a while I'm not really interested in watching that stuff much anymore. It's more so I watch stuff to learn how to do this stuff, because I already know how to play the stuff in game, and I want to be able to provide stuff of different styled content for people to use that would enjoy that styled content, especially for people that make content on consoles. What map, brother? The area that I'm doing? I don't believe so. I could be wrong, but I mean, I don't think so. That's pretty much the same here, just to see what's going on in the world. Plus it lets me know what's going to be coming out to you guys. Because I use FS Club as well for his news. He gets a lot of stuff that you don't see anywhere else. Though if you want to be able to see stuff from the modders, it's very popular to find them on Facebook. That's where you can keep up with a lot of whatever they're up to. Alright, since these are done, we're gonna upload this.
ateşim, sensin benim güneşim, sensin benim nefesim, sensin benim
Over, thank you.
eşim.
Alright, so when we come back in here, we're gonna be doing like these treed areas, the ones that are full trees. When it comes to these line of trees, I gotta think on either doing them in Giants Editor, or if I'm gonna do them with
Ateşim, sensin
this or not. I'm not really too sure yet. But there is a good few thicker areas of trees that I'll use it on.
sensin
So
benim eşim.
here will be that. Alright, let's go. What team for the Super Bowl? I don't even watch football, to be honest. The only thing I'm gonna be watching the Super Bowl for is for the midtime show or in the ads. Other than that, we won't be watching it. Alright, this is still on here, correct? Yes, perfect. Alright. EM settings, let's take a look at this. Yeah, since it's on Sunday, which I'm probably not going to be doing streams on Sundays, but I'll be streaming every other day of the week.
Yağmur damlaları pencereye vurur. Her damla sensizliği hatırlatır durur.
Just in case.
Boş sokaklarda adını sayıklarım. Sensiz dünya bir garip hüzün.
Let's close up the DM settings. Background is done. GRLE. Farmland margin, we're gonna put about 2.
Sensiz her gün
Random plants off.
karanlık.
Have the farm units in there for
Sensiz her
some
an
giggles. We will do
yalnızlık.
meadow.
Kalbimde derin bir boşluk.
Alright, there's the GRLE.
Sensiz dünya bir garip hüzün.
Oh, there's already gonna be a Peterbilt 389 coming to console.
Geceler uzadıkça
You already got one on the way.
sensiz
As well as a W900, I do believe.
canlanıyor gözlerimde sessiz her nefeste özlemim büyüyor.
We don't need the reverse splines yet.
Sensiz dünya bir garip hüzün.
Oh, I got you. Well, who knows? Maybe that same person will make the 389. I appreciate not much of a vehicle modder, brother. I'm more of just a mapper. The only vehicle stuff, like I said, I'll be doing is them chopper boxes, and that's just trailers. That's way different than doing actual vehicles. An iceberg, if I didn't already say that, thank you for the likes, brother. We're just giving it a second to catch up and update to OpenStreak. And even if all of them don't show up, most of them will. Because this I only uploaded as... Oh, Kiwi. Or Kawi. Thank you for the heart me, brother. Darren, welcome in. Alright, give it a second. And now we're starting the generation. I would if I could, but that's years beyond my knowledge, brother. I wouldn't be learning that stuff till the end of the game. If I do get to learn that stuff. I only want to do those couple chopper boxes and that's learn how to make buildings. Not the brand war. Oh, 49 seconds. Downloads. Let me see if I can get Oh, what's going on here? Interesting. Alright. Alright, so unfortunately YouTube ain't gonna be able to get to see this. But you're gonna go into map by 3D. Before we do that, we're gonna get our songs back on. Song for spaghetti.
Oh my love, my friend, you know.
Alright, gotta give it a second to load up now.
Been a while without thinking of you.
Not yet. I'm not taking mods yet. It would come more later on once I have people that have been in here more. The more you're in here, the more likely you're gonna be a mod. That's how I'll be doing it, just that way. So over time, it'll still be fair to someone that had to wait a bit to become a mod. Oh, I know. I'm waiting for the pull behind choppers to start coming out. I want the old school ones. I don't really want the die-own. I want the old school stuff. I miss them from 22. Alright, and we're in. Didn't want to do that, but... Alright, let me lower this down. But this is what it looks like without the river in right now. Let me take care of this terrain. Here, I gotta minimize the chat a little bit so I can actually see in here. What's going on? Oh, I'm just tripping right now. Alright, give me a second. Let me do some so I can do this real quick. Windows, attributes, terrain, reload material. Frog, thank you for the follow, brother. Alright. So obviously the trees and whatnot in here aren't here yet. Though there is going to be a lot of difference when I come through here and change out the area in here. I'll be raising that a bit to make it more real to how it is there. Either that or I'll be finding rocks that I can have modeled and put in here. No, I don't got another monitor. I was using my phone, but if I'm to stream to YouTube and TikTok, I gotta use my phone for chat, and I use this for my TikTok chat. But yeah, that's her, man. She's coming along, dude. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I need to get another monitor, and I gotta get a cord that will make it so I can split, if you know what I mean. I can't remember the style of the cord or what it's called. Hold on, I want to see a few more things. But oh, dude, I gotta find out how many fields there are on this map. Oh, I can do that from in here. There will be different corn textures for the different types of corn that I can promise. Oh, and Logan, it didn't even say you left. You're good, brother. But there will be different types of corn in the map. Hold on. I need to find out how many fields we got in this motherfucker. No way, we got over 100 fields, dude. Do we really have that much in here? God damn. Y'all are gonna have a ton of fields. I may make a version of cow corn. It would all come over as time goes on. God damn, dude. That's a whole lot of fields, dude. God damn. Whew. This is gonna be interesting. And this don't even have the rivers in it yet. Oh my god. Not even all the back roads and everything. Dude, there's so much that's gonna come with this one. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for Forest, Wisconsin, but this one's a little bit more different. There's also a lot more fields, but that's also because they're divided up more. Oh, there will be grass fields. I have to change them into that myself. But, dude, I can't wait to... We're going to start the trees now, though. Let's close this down since there's nothing else we need in here. No, we don't need to save anything. Alright, we're going to close down our files since we don't need anything more in there. Let's do metal. See what they got. No, we're not listening to one so.
I've been crawling around for an eternity.
Interesting. Oh, of course, the farms will get done. That comes later on. I got more stuff I gotta do first. Alright, so that I'm gonna have to do an OpenStreetMaps. Alright, let's look for the areas I don't have to do, that I can do in OSM, I mean. Alright, so area. Yeah, first is getting your terrain and the areas figured out on where you're gonna have the yard at. Well, the farmyards, I mean, because this map is bound to have at least two farms. Oh, that's river. I can't do that. Logging's the same way on 25, but it's just not for me. Yeah, for logging, 22 was good, but I didn't even do much logging then. I'm more of a farmer, dude. Fortunately, it was not within my skill set. Maybe if I had joysticks, that'd be a different story, but as of right now, yeah, not within my skill set. Dad, welcome in. Oh, and that's another thing I need to get, bro. I don't have a face cam yet. I gotta get that next too.
Тебя коронует затмение. Не жалей, не надейся, не плачь. Не страшит больше мира забвение. Ты сам себе самый лютый палач. Пусть тебя коронует затмение. Не жалей, не надейся, не плачь. Не страшит больше мира забвения. Ты сам себе самый лютый палач. Взор окутал мрак, к небу взмыл кулак. Гром истошный вой, сердце прочь из плеч долой. Эта игра давно без правил, нервы стальные огонь оплавил. Внутренних демонов обезглавил, их больше не сберечь. Небо роняет багряные капли, на пути лишь капканы и грабли. Связки ослабли, руки осябли, и мышцы леплет смерч. Выжженный пустырь, волк мой поводырь.
Joey, welcome in.
Превратится в пыль.
User, thank you for the follow. Alright, we're gonna upload our changes, and we're gonna end up taking this to JOSM now.
Взор окутал мрак, к небу взмыл кулак. Гром истошный вой, сердце прочь из плеч долой. Эта игра давно без правил, нервы стальные огонь оплавил. Внутренних
Alright, so now
больше не сберечь.
yo, Mr. Game Plus, welcome in, bro. How are you doing, man? It's been a minute. Alright, let's get JOSM set up real quick. Oh, wrong button. Alright, now I gotta use my phone for this too. Hold on. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Alright, hold on. Oh, I'm looking in Tennessee. Why am I looking in Tennessee? I'm supposed to be looking in Louisiana. God damn. My eyes are all over the place. Alright, so we are in right about here. Lafayette, Lake Charles. Lafayette. Alright, let me zoom in a little bit more. Eunice. Oh, this is gonna be a little painful. You gotta give me a second one. Oh, we'll be doing Ohio and Iowa and Mississippi here soon, but not just yet. Why is this so hard to find? Alright, so...
Succumb to the madness. Fuck your life, the whole thing was tragic.
Well, let's look for Route 13. 13 right here. Oh, whoops. 13. And 10 is right there. So we're gonna be somewhere. That's Mamou. Alright, we got 13 off to the right of it. So that's 10. That's 13. There's Mamou.
Would you do it all again?
Oh, this is gonna be rough, guys. Check out my YouTube, Joe. I posted 2 videos to get you started, and it shows you exactly where to start and how to start. I got them out a couple days ago, so more to come, but not just yet. Those will get you started, though, on your mapping journey. Aubrey Moon. This is a little tricky.
Let them fucking burn. I succumbed to the madness. Fucking life, the whole thing was tragic. I buried all my friends that day. They were useless to
Little
me
tricky.
anyway. Motherfucker, burn.
Man, this is a little rough, y'all.
Burn.
Let's find Mamou real quick. Oberlin. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it this way. Alright, we got Mamou. We got 1004. Here's here. There's there. So let's zoom on this a little bit. And we're gonna come down just a tad bit.
Through the asylum of my sins, where shadows dance in the blackness. The keepers of my soul, they lost control.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be guiding an Iowa map, brother. God, this is a pain, dude.
I dive deeper into hell in the asylum.
Where did it go?
My consciousness.
There's 104. Oh. Found it. We found it, y'all. We found it. Holy shit, we found it. There we go. No problem, brother. Oh shit. Dude, we were searching for so long for it, and it was pretty much in front of our faces. Gotta love it when it's like that. Gotta love it. Alright, so we're gonna do it a little bit bigger than it is. Just because. So we're gonna go up here. Yeah, I make maps for all consoles. Oh, they got Bing working. Oh my lord. Bing, I love you. You're back in action. Bing was out of action for a little bit, so you had to refer to ESRI for a little bit. Makes it look a little different. You get to see it in a different imagery. Oh, and I want to actually see how big of a difference it's off. Honestly, I do like the ESRI better with this map. You're able to see a hell of a lot more. I do enjoy that. Oh, don't worry. I make all my maps for all consoles to play. Alright, give me a second. I gotta chat. Alright, I'm gonna be ending my YouTube live just so I can use my phone for this part to have you TikTok chat on my phone. YouTube, I know there's one of you out there. I appreciate you for being in here. But if you want to watch more, come over to my TikTok. I appreciate you. We will see you in a bit, brother.